Everyone is in shock, but yes, it finally happened. The most credible source has confirmed it. The GTA 6 announcement is coming this week. I can't wait, for real. The massive bombshell that just dropped in the gaming world was revealed by none other than Jason Schreier. He posted that info on Bloomberg just a few hours ago with the title, "Rockstar plans to announce much-anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6. He said, Rockstar Games, a division of Take-Two Interactive Software Incorporated, plans to announce the next highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto game as early as this week, according to people familiar with its plans. The company plans to then publish a trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 next month to celebrate Rockstar's 25th anniversary, said the people who asked to not be identified because they weren't authorized to speak publicly. A spokesperson for Rockstar didn't immediately respond to a request for comment sent after business hours. No video game has driven more fervor from fans and investors than Grand Theft Auto 6, which is expected to be one of the most significant entertainment releases of the decade. Its predecessor, Grand Theft Auto 5, has sold more than 185 million copies, and is the second best-selling video game of all time, behind Minecraft, which had the advantage of also being playable on phones. Rockstar has spent the last few years working to clean up its corporate culture and work-life balance after employees complained of burnout during the making of its last game, 2018's Red Dead Redemption 2. Last year, hackers released hours of early footage from Grand Theft Auto 6. Rockstar blamed a network intrusion and said it will properly introduce you to this next game when it is ready. 2 UK teens were convicted of the hack in a London criminal trial earlier this year. The game is set in a fictional version of Miami and features 2 protagonists, a man and a woman, Bloomberg News has reported. Take-Two is scheduled to report earnings on Wednesday. I can't believe it's happening, but there's no reason not to. Jason Schreier is a name that resonates with almost every gaming enthusiast out there. This guy is a seasoned journalist with a career that speaks volumes about his expertise. Having worked as a reporter for Kotaku, and now part of Bloomberg's technology focus team, Schreier has been the voice behind some of the most eye-opening stories in gaming. Now, let's talk about how Rockstar has played their cards in the past. If you remember, the announcement of GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 were events in their own right. It all started with a bang on October 25th, 2011, when Rockstar Games dropped a bombshell on Twitter with a post that simply read #GTA 5, linking to their official website, which prominently featured the GTA 5 logo and a date set for the first official trailer. Now, moving a week forward, the gaming world got its first glimpse of what was cooking when the first official trailer for GTA 5 was released on November 2nd. This trailer was our ticket to Los Santos, showcasing bits of the sprawling city, snippets of the surrounding countryside, and teasing a few characters that hinted at the scale of the game's narrative. But let's not forget about the little teasers and tidbits Rockstar sprinkled along the way. For instance, on the next day, a brief statement was released alongside the launch of an official splash page, giving us just a taste of the details. Personally, I've always been intrigued by the way Rockstar uses visuals to tell a story, and they didn't disappoint. In July 2012, the first 2 official screenshots were released, causing a stir among fans eager for any new information. The anticipation was building like crazy. Rockstar originally slated GTA 5 for a spring 2013 release, but later delayed it to September 17, 2013. Rockstar stated they needed some additional development time to polish the game to meet the high standards set by themselves and expected by the fans. Most of you probably also remember what was a prelude to the announcement of Red Dead Redemption 2. On a fine Sunday morning, Rockstar posted a cryptic image on social media that featured their company logo against a blood-red backdrop. This instantly recognizable style, mirroring the art of the original Red Dead Redemption, made fans go crazy, speculating that a sequel to the beloved Western was finally on the horizon. Their tease couldn't have been better planned. With the original Red Dead Redemption sales skyrocketing thanks to the Xbox One's backward compatibility, and with PS4 players grabbing copies of Red Dead Revolver, the appetite for a Western adventure was higher than ever. So I think there are 2 ways Rockstar can announce GTA 6 right now. First of them is the classic Rockstar move, a cryptic image on social media. No captions, no explanations, just a picture that screams GTA 6. It could be anything from the iconic VI against a sunset-soaked Vice City skyline to a stylized A6 etched onto the sandy beaches of a new, unexplored location within the game. They've done it before, and we all know the chaos that ensues. Another scenario is a grand reveal for the 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games. Picture it, Rockstar drops an official statement on their newswire, a place where they've historically unveiled their biggest news. They could start with a retrospective, honoring the legacy of their past titles, leading up to the present, and then just segue into announcing GTA 6. Also, Tez2, Rockstar Games data miner, said that he predicted an announcement coinciding with the celebration of Rockstar's anniversary somewhere between late November and early December. And he was actually right. Bloomberg actually posted another article, written by Vlad Savov, covering everything we know about Grand Theft Auto 6 right now. He said, Rockstar Games is preparing to reveal plans for its next entry in the seminal Grand Theft Auto franchise as soon as this week, with a trailer to come in December. As we await further details on GTA 6, here's a look back at its pedigree and why its release is among the most hotly anticipated events on the game's calendar. What's the big deal about GTA 6? Grand Theft Auto 6 will be the next major release in a series of action video games initiated in 1997, where the player takes on the role of an anti-hero, avoiding police and driving and shooting across a simulacrum of a real-world city. It was one of the earliest and best attempts at creating what's become known as an open-world game, where players can choose their own path and missions through the game. Over the years, GTA games have grown into a wider cultural phenomenon, reaching beyond gaming, as its distinctive style earned loyal players and fans from across the entertainment industry. The series has sold more than 405 million copies, Rockstar parent company Take-Two Interactive Software said in August. What do we know about GTA 6's content? Previous entries in the series have involved running around recognizable recreations of cities like Miami, Los Angeles, and New York. Back in 2022, people familiar with Rockstar's plans said early designs for the game had called for the inclusion of territories based on large swaths of North and South America, but the company curtailed those ambitions and cut the main map down to a fictionalized version of Miami and its surrounding areas. The game will feature two protagonists, a man and a woman. People familiar with the game's development said the cache showed pre-release footage of the game, and Rockstar moved quickly to scrub the images from the internet. Gaming site Games Radar reported that the leak pointed to a modern-day Vice City setting, from the game bearing the same name, based on Miami, fresh gameplay mechanics, and improved AI. When will GTA 6 be released? In 2022, industry analysts expected GTA 6 would be out sometime in Take-Two's 2024 fiscal year, which runs from April 2023 through March 2024. But even then, developers were skeptical. Video games are notorious for release delays enforced by hitches in development, as highlighted by the ambitious Cyberpunk 2077's tortured path to release. As of now, we have no idea. The leaked gameplay footage last year was rough and riddled with bugs, with Rockstar promising to introduce the game to players properly when it is ready. Rockstar doesn't appear in desperate need to rush out the game. Its GTA Online service hosted more users in June this year than in any other June outside of the pandemic, Take-Two said in August. How valuable is GTA 6 to Rockstar? GTA 6's predecessor, 2013's Grand Theft Auto 5, was the fastest entertainment release in history to reach $1 billion in retail sales and the best-selling game in the US over the past decade, according to Take-Two. Rockstar has built a growing GTA Online multiplayer platform and community, which it is increasingly monetizing with a paid GTA Plus subscription offering, launched in March 2022. The release of GTA 6 is expected to drive similar, if not larger, retail sales at its outset, and to catalyze growth in revenue from online services and in-game content. How different can we expect GTA 6 to be from its predecessors? The franchise's first two entries featured a distinctive top-down view before it transitioned to 3D graphics with Grand Theft Auto 3. In subsequent iterations, Rockstar has invested in developing a more cinematic style, bringing in the voices of celebrities and ramping up the film-like qualities of its narratives. With competition in this genre of Hollywood-like games rising significantly over the past decade, as highlighted by Sony Group The Last of Us Part 2, players will expect Rockstar and Take-Two to elevate their own standards and those for the industry. Budgets for top-tier titles like GTA and The Last of Us 2 now habitually stray into 9 figures, and given the long-term earning potential indicated by GTA 5, Rockstar is likely to invest everything it can in ensuring GTA 6 is a similar success. Given how much of a gap is expected between the announcement and the actual trailer, it wouldn't be surprising if Rockstar has some sort of content planned in between the announcement and the trailer. I think it will be just like in the case of GTA 5 and RDR2. Perhaps we'll get screenshots, artwork, or something else to tide fans over. It would be a bit weird to have nothing in between, especially since Rockstar teased Red Dead Redemption 2 over the course of several days with a piece of artwork that continued to evolve up until the proper announcement. So what do you think? Are you hyped for the GTA 6 announcement just like me? Let me know in the comments down below.